peepees! Today we're going to read about who was Albert Einstein from page 69 to page 73. Now let's get started. Chapter 6. War Again. Unless the cause of peace based on law-getters, behind it the force and zeal of a religion, it hardly can hope to succeed. Albert Einstein. Albert's fame brought him thousands of letters from people all over the world, not just scientists, either kids, newspaper reporters, political leaders, college students. They all wrote to him. Many of the letters came from Jewish people right in Germany. They were kept out of schools, denied jobs, and not allowed to vote. Albert was Jewish. Couldn't he do anything? For a long time, Albert wanted to help create a homeland for Jewish people. The current Jewish nation of Israel did not exist in the early 19th centuries. The land where Israel is now was called Palestine. Like many other Jews, Albert thought that this area was where a Jewish homeland belonged. In 1921, Albert traveled with other important Jewish people to the United States. He wanted to raise money for a Jewish homeland in Palestine. Albert enjoyed the long road trip from Europe to America. He looked out at the endless ocean and felt dissolved and immersed in nature. It reminded Albert how tiny one man was compared to the greatness of nature. He was not so important as the world was making him out to be. That thought, he said, makes me happy. So Albert was quite surprised to see thousands of people, including reporters and photographers waiting at the pier when his ship arrived in New York City. Wherever he went, there were huge crowds eager to see the genius who unlocked secrets of the universe. The mayor of New York personally welcomed him and President Albert with a key to the city. There was a parade in his honor. When Albert visited Washington, D.C., President Warren Harding invited him to the White House. Albert's eccentric, genius look was a big hit with Americans, which his wild hair, messy clothes, and friendly personality, Albert charmed reporters. He was often asked, "Could you briefly explain your theory of relativity?" This question drove Albert nuts. After all, it had taken him 15 years of intense thinking to develop the theory, but he'd take a deep breath, smile, and say, when a man sits with a pretty girl for an hour, it seemed like a minute, but let him sit on a hot stove for a minute, and it longer than any hour. That's relativity. So today we read about who was Albert Einstein, and next time we'll continue it. Bye!